Senior transfers in positions of leadership who've had to overcome injury while trying to make an impact in just one season as Ducks. Quarterback Vernon Adams Jr. and point guard Dylan Ennis have much in common.
Picking, different schools, throughout high school and college, it's crazy because you always want to transfer somewhere that's going to be better than where you're coming from, and you put your blueprint somewhere, and then you're at a whole different spot, and you never know what you're going to get from it. Me transferring from Villanova, being number 2 in the country and everything like that, it was a big decision for me to come over here because I didn't know, how good they were going to be. But your visits, tell you that. You do research. I know, but it's crazy. I seen my Villanova team back when I went to Hawaii. Seeing all them, but being on the outside, it's so much different for me.
That's cool.
Have you seen your team since you left?
Yeah. Well, shoot, we played them first game of the season, that was weird for me because I came in and I made the decision to come here, and I just thought for me, being a shorter quarterback playing at a smaller division, I thought coaches and scouts were going to be like, okay, yeah, he's getting it done, but he's at a smaller division. Can he do it at the higher level? My ultimate dream is to play in the NFL. That first game was against Eastern, and it was so weird because I didn't know what to expect. I'm playing against my team. I'm like, when I first go out there, and I don't get nervous for games. I get butterflies, get anxious and stuff, but that was the first game I was nervous since like high school, and I was like, man, I don't know what to expect. My emotions, I'm like, because these are my brothers. I was in a couple of these guys' weddings, over the summer and stuff. So it's like, these guys are gonna be my boys forever. And just playing against them, looking at them, I'm like, this feels like practice. I ended up breaking my finger in the fourth quarter. One of the linebackers came, I slid, and his helmet hit my finger, and it got caught on my face mask. So that's how my finger broke. And then, out for a couple games. So, man, that was hard on me because, it's our senior year. We transfer here for 1 year to play and hopefully, go to the next level and stuff. And, I come in, I break my finger in the first game. And then I had to sit out a couple games because I told coach, I'm not 100%. I'm not throwing the ball like I need to throw. So I have to sit out, you know what I'm saying? And so sat out. And then it was kind of good for me sitting out just because, I got there because I came in late. You came in early during the summer? Yeah, okay, so I came in late, a couple days late for fall camp, I think like 4 or 5 days late. So I'm already behind on the offense, so I took like 3 weeks for me to earn the starting spot and try to be ready. Yeah, chemistry and everything. So it's like, it was hard. So when I sat out those couple games, I really got to really sit back and really learn the offense, have time to learn the offense.
That's why, I want to come here early, try to get all that out the way early, figure out the offense, everything like that, and just team bonding. I know we went up to a hill, and we see one of your coaches actually, and I asked him, how's the new quarterback doing? Me being new, he goes, he's doing good. He's picking up the offense. We heard, you picking up very fast and everything like that. But yeah, same thing with me. It hurt my foot, a week before the season started. I never thought it was nothing big. It was never just one play that happened. I was dunking, running fast, that practice. And after, something in me said, let me check, my foot, see if it's fine. I went to the training, and he's like, we want to get an X-ray. And I started laughing because, I don't think I broke my foot. And, I never thought none of it. I was walking around and everything. And he told me, like, you broke your foot. And, I tell you, I know you could attest to it. You did this for 4 years. And it's not just preparing for this year, you've been preparing your whole college career for this last season. I just broke down, I started crying for a little bit. But, I realized within 2 minutes, like, I gotta keep on trucking because, you can't look back. You just gotta get back. Hopefully I went to the doctor today, he gave me some good news. I should be playing, right before the new year, which is good.
That's right. I was here during the summer, taking my math class during the summer and stuff out here, but I had missed summer workouts, couldn't do anything with the team because, I wouldn't pass my math class yet. And then when I got here 4 or 5 days later, I'm like, I'm a senior, but I can't come in and start being a leader and stuff if I'm missing summer workouts, So I just thought I should just lead by example, So I was, and that's what I've been doing all my years at Eastern and before that, I'm first to everything, the weights, meetings, and last one off the field, so I'm leading by example. all during fall camp and stuff, and I still didn't feel like I was a vocal leader until the first game I came back, University of Washington, and we won that game. And that's when I really thought like, okay, now I'm getting comfortable with the offense. We're rolling. I think I could be a vocal leader now. So definitely for me at first, I just felt like I needed to lead by example. Let the other quarterbacks get their reps and all that stuff, and show respect and just gain the trust and chemistry from the coaches, players, and the training staff. I had to let them know that I was coming in here for work, for business, and win games.
I came in with a little different approach because I knew Dylan Brooks, who's here, one of the leaders. On my visit, I seen Elgin and Dwayne, and me being here for the summer, they seen me, put in work inside out, just like you said, being the first one, being the last one out. But I was always a vocal guy, and so I would, I put my leadership in my voice as well as my actions, and I want to show them, I'm all in here for, to be a leader. Everybody's gonna make shots, you're gonna throw touchdowns, but I think they brought us in here to lead our teams, and you've done it already. You're fortunate enough to get back, do it. I haven't played yet, hopefully playing soon, but I think that was the biggest thing, for us to come in.
Yeah, see, I only had 2 offers coming out of high school, and they was both from FCS schools, smaller schools. And Villanova, they're FCS in football, but you guys are D1 in basketball and all the other sports and stuff. But yeah, so I only had 2 offers, ended up going to Eastern. And, I think the biggest difference here is, here the fan, like, it's a couple things, the fan support. We have so many fans around the country. Eastern is mainly Northwest, and then wherever your players are from, so their family members and stuff, but Oregon, we got fan support all over the country, and then it's like training room is so much bigger, so much more help, just stuff like that, like little things. But talent-wise, I always thought, I knew I was, because I'm a smaller quarterback, 5'11", and stuff, so that's why I was really under recruited, and I just knew, that I could play at this level, I just never got the shot, and I was just like, and so once Oregon contacted me, when I got my permission to contact release last January, Oregon contacted me, and then next thing you know, a bunch of other FBS schools start contacting me. I'm like, dang, like, they really think I could play at this level, so that's why I was really excited, to move forward and come here to Oregon and play in the Pac-12, because it's always been my dream to play in the Pac-12, play for Oregon.
Oh yeah, definitely, I think, even going to the football games, I understand, Oregon is known around the country for football, but the fan support they give you guys, and then being able to come to basketball games. The first game was Baylor, when I really seen a lot of fans come support and everything like that, and the love they gave you, being new but still, leading this team. I feel like the fans are gonna give me the same type of love, and they know you work hard, and I think the media has portrayed me as a hard worker, and that's what I am, and I think people respect that. So I think I'm gonna have a good feel when I get back. My coaches, they're putting me at the leadership position even off the court, doing everything I have, but I'm really excited to go.
Exactly, and when they see that too, when your first game back, whenever these next couple of weeks, first game back, the fans gonna see, you're a hard worker, especially you come back and, y'all keep winning games and keep working hard, and man, you're gonna be straight. The fans gonna love you.
Yeah, I think I definitely, when I got hurt, it crossed your mind, am I gonna be able to cut how I do, play how I do before the injury? But, as you said, God, you gotta think about, He put you in this position for a reason. And everybody says, God gives His hardest battles to, His toughest soldiers. And, I think that everything we've been through, I know you've been through, many things in your life, and I know I have. But, even in this injury, it makes you hungrier, it makes you, want it more. And when you get that chance to play, you realize how grateful you are, to be doing this. So I definitely had that fear before when I first got hurt, but getting closer to the game, I'm like, this is where we're supposed to be. Just be free and confident about it.